Why Real Madrid let Xabi Alonso go wasn't a surprise.
Real Madrid is a disgrace, guys.
Was that really a shock? Maybe to people who only watch football on the surface, but to those who understood what had been happening behind the scenes, this moment was coming for months. With this decision, the club didn't solve the crisis. They poured fuel on a fire that was already burning. Xabi Alonso didn't lose control. He forgot where he was coaching, and the real reason he left Madrid isn't that he was wrong, it's that he might have been right. So how did the coach who built an unbeaten machine in Germany become a victim of his own ideas in Spain? Why did Mbappé and Vinícius turn into a tactical nightmare? And the biggest question of all, has Real Madrid become impossible to coach? If you enjoy breakdowns like this, leave a like and subscribe. To understand the fall, we have to go back to the rise. Alonso arrived in Madrid as the symbol of a new era, and he deserved that reputation. What he did with Bayer Leverkusen wasn't just good football, it was a revolution. For years, the Bundesliga belonged to Bayern Munich. No one could touch them. Then Alonso arrived, and he didn't just beat Bayern, he humiliated them. He finished the season undefeated. But the real secret wasn't the results, it was the way he achieved them. While other coaches parked the bus against Bayern, Alonso attacked them. He built a machine. He revived Granit Xhaka's career. He turned Florian Wirtz into a world-class star. His obsession with detail powered everything, and if one piece didn't work inside that system, he replaced it. The machine kept moving. That same philosophy walked straight into the Real Madrid dressing room. Alonso believed in something simple. Football is football. The pitch has the same dimensions everywhere, but that belief contained one fatal mistake. Real Madrid isn't Leverkusen. Real Madrid is chaos. And Alonso's biggest obstacle wasn't tactics, it was Carlo Ancelotti's legacy. Alonso wanted discipline, structure, a system where the ball moves faster than the players. But what he found instead was a group of players trained for years to play on instinct. Under Ancelotti, tactics meant trust. Vinícius didn't follow a fixed route on the pitch. He had permission to be Vinícius, and the biggest victim of Alonso's structure became Jude Bellingham. Under Ancelotti, Bellingham was everywhere, arriving from nowhere, scoring 23 goals. Then Alonso arrived, and suddenly Bellingham became an 8. Hold position, control passing lanes, protect structure. Overnight, the best player in La Liga looked like an average midfielder circulating the ball. Alonso didn't just change the system, he slowed the engine of Madrid's attack, but there was another ghost inside this team, one nobody wanted to talk about: Toni Kroos. Alonso's Leverkusen system depended on a player like Granit Xhaka. In Madrid, he never found that replacement. Valverde and Tchouaméni are physical monsters, but neither of them has Kroos's GPS. Without Kroos, Madrid lost rhythm. They kept possession, but it was sterile possession. They moved around the opponent's box like sharks without teeth, and every time they lost the ball, panic followed, because there was no Kroos to calm the tempo. Alonso saw the problem. He asked for reinforcements in January. He asked for Wirtz. Florentino Pérez gave him a different answer. You already have the best squad in the world. Solve it yourself. But midfield wasn't the only battlefield. The attack became something worse. On paper, Vinícius and Mbappé looked like a video game partnership. In reality, the pitch became too small. Vinícius wants the left wing, then he cuts inside. Mbappé wants the same space. Two of the best players in the world, colliding in the exact same zone. They ignored the right side completely. Yes, Mbappé still scored goals, but Vinícius changed. His body language changed. His smile disappeared. Reports even suggested he threatened not to extend his contract if Alonso stayed. People said Alonso didn't understand Real Madrid's DNA. That wasn't true. He understood the cracks better than anyone. But systems don't survive when the key pieces refuse to run. Alonso's football demands pressing. Now imagine asking Mbappé to chase a fullback all the way to the corner flag for 90 minutes. That was never going to happen. And this wasn't new. Even Luis Enrique had the same problem trying to build a system around Mbappé at PSG.
Kylian, tienes que marcar al central derecho. Si no marcas al central derecho, no da para ganar este partido.
The result? Lazy pressing, static attackers, a midfield constantly exposed, and the moment everything collapsed came during the Super Cup. Alonso asked the team to stay on the pitch and form a guard of honor. Mbappé reportedly refused, and when Alonso tried to intervene, the dressing room followed the players instead of the coach. That's when he didn't just lose a match, he lost the locker room. Now compare that to Barcelona. Hansi Flick did something Alonso couldn't do in Madrid. He made superstars run. Barcelona now plays with the highest defensive line in Europe. A 19-year-old centre-back stands almost at midfield. That's a suicidal tactic, unless everyone believes in it. And they do. Barcelona caught opponents offside over 180 times. That's not luck, that's discipline. Lewandowski presses first, at 36 years old, and when young players see a legend running like that, they follow. That's the culture Alonso wanted in Madrid, but never got. Rafinha was once close to leaving Barcelona. Today he leads the team like a captain. Flick gave him clarity, responsibility, structure. Meanwhile, in Madrid, training sessions reportedly looked relaxed. Barcelona trained like a military unit. Madrid looked comfortable, and comfort doesn't win systems. After 34 matches, Flick and Alonso had similar results on paper, but the difference was obvious. Barcelona scored 107 goals. Madrid scored 71. Barcelona dominated games. Madrid survived them, often thanks to Courtois. Then came the final message. After Alonso left, Madrid lost 3-2 to a second division side. A last-minute goal. That wasn't just a defeat, it was a warning. Remove discipline, and chaos doesn't disappear. It gets worse. And this is the part nobody wants to admit. This wasn't only Alonso's fault. It wasn't only Mbappé's fault. Or Vinícius's. The responsibility goes higher. To Florentino Pérez. This is what business calls the superstar project syndrome. Collecting stars without thinking about how they fit together. Signing Mbappé into a team that already had the best left winger in the world. Building a counter-attack squad, then asking it to dominate possession. It's like buying a Ferrari and driving it through a field. Alonso didn't fail Real Madrid. He became the sacrifice for a squad designed without a system. And while Barcelona leads the table with a structure that works like a machine, Real Madrid is still standing inside the ruins of its own Galáctico philosophy. Alonso left, but the real problems stayed.